Morning everybody, we are off on the first leg of our mammoth Easter trip. As you can see, we've got hub nuts, hublets and hub mutts and all the associated
paraphernalia.
Yes indeed. So first leg of the trip, we are headed to see a certain Mr. Kitch initially, aren't we? With
Very
Betty.
about this.
So Betty's doing a return, which is nice. Titch is just scowling in the back. Nice. So we're going to talk all things Betty.
Can I just record for the record 309,650 kilometres
Okie dokie.
is what we've got on Betty's odometer at the moment.
Cool. And we might struggle a little bit with the economy today because we have a lot of miles to cover, in the words of Convoy, and a short time to get there. So, yes.
We are smoking the bandit, yeah?
Yeah. So we're also going to see a certain French vehicle on Monday.
Yep.
Monday.
Or should I say, oui.
Oh, we have just been discussing the origins of the name of said car. Shall I reveal it or should we keep it a secret right now?
Yeah, you can reveal it.
Okay, so it's a Renault Avon Time. Avon Time. And the reason I corrected myself is because I had a little bit of a theory about the name, Avon Time, and I thought it was sort of a portmanteau of the French and the English. So Avon meaning ahead or before, and then time. So a car that's ahead of its time, which indeed it is. And then when we Wikipedia'd it, that is exactly where it comes from.
Okay, smug mode disengage.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the other interesting thing about it was that it was supposed to be an amalgamation of sort of an SUV and a coupe and a convertible.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Everything you could possibly want in a car. So I think they're superb. Oh my goodness, the big one.
Yeah.
The head-to-head.
Finally happening.
Yeah, we have the...
Australia versus America.
Yes. The Crown Vic versus Betty, the Ford Fairmont.
My opinion, you get more bang for your buck with the Crown Vic because you get the 2 extra cylinders and only a little bit more fuel needed.
Well, maybe.
Okay. Well, we will see. Indeed, we will see.
She's trying to dissolve me.
Oh, nice. Titch is trying to dissolve little Miss Hubnut with her vicious saliva. So we've got Mr. Kitch, we've got the Avon Time, and we've got the Crown Vic Fairmont face-off.
Yeah.
It's exciting times.
Then we're across to Devon to see my folks.
Yep.
Then we're back home, briefly, load up Giselle, and then we're off to the motorist for the Hubnut Social on Saturday.
Which is super. We are super excited for the Hubnut Social.
Yeah, we'll do a separate vlog about that trip, I think.
Yep, really looking forward to seeing you all. Okay, so we are approaching Mr. Kitch's, not abode, his workplace.
He does manage to get away sometimes.
He does go home occasionally. It's hard to believe when you see his late night videoing, but he does go home. Yeah, we're just approaching there. It's been a really good journey so far. We haven't really hit any delays or anything. We went to Lee Delaware Services, which is always like the depths of hell. That car park is chaos.
Awful.
And why is there one small entrance for such a big building? Very strange. But yeah, the sun is shining, which is lovely. It hasn't been for a little while.
And we're replicating Betty from almost exactly a year ago.
Yeah, can you believe that? A year ago.
Hello, is that Southway's Aussie Ford specialists?
No.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, wait, why? Who's this? Whereabouts are you?
I'm just kind of outside, mate. I thought I'd pay you a surprise visit.
Oh, no.
No. Well, it was never sensible, was it? I mean,
It's never been sensible.
It would never be a sensible thing to do, but it's not about being sensible sometimes, you know.
Onwards to Brighton. And then the rest of the weekend's adventures.
Yeah.
It's exciting times. Again, we're okay thus far. We may well hit traffic as we get closer to Brighton, but hopefully not. Good morning everybody, you join us here in East Grinstead. We are just headed to Burgess Hill to meet one certain Furious Driving for the American car off. American car off?
No.
Australia versus America.
America.
Oh, blinking it.
Yeah.
Yes.
we've unfortunately had to change our plans. We're not going to be doing the Avon time on this trip now. We were hoping to film that tomorrow, but dog-related issues mean we are making an earlier trip to Devon to then make an earlier trip back home again. A combination of one dog who seems a little unwell, and another dog that kept us awake for most of the night barking because we made the mistake of stopping in a hotel. Turns out travel lodge hotels actually allow you to take your dogs, and we thought, brilliant, that'd be perfect. But every time someone as much as opened the door, Diego was in full security mode, so that was great.
It wasn't so much the barking, it was just the moving, constantly moving.
Yeah.
It does a hoof, which is a silent.
I am disapproving. What is this? Yeah. And people were still going to bed at 2:15 in the morning.
And then we're up at like
and
5.
then we're getting up at 5, so we've not had enough sleep at all.
No.
Miss Hubner did a sterling job of trying to ensure I got some sleep, but I have felt better. So we're going to do the Crown Vic, and then we're going to head across to Devon. So it's probably another 250 miles today.
Woohoo!
Yeah. And just to add to the woes, there seems to be somewhat of a petrol shortage going on. So we actually struggled to find fuel last night. We did manage it in the end. A couple of petrol stations all barricaded with no fuel. And even the one we stopped at, quite a lot of pumps
Was
around.
but there'd obviously be some local intel about the fact that that one had petrol, because
we turned up in a gang of people.
it was quite surreal really. It was about 9 o'clock at night and there we were all trooping in.
Yeah. Which does make you wonder, should we be undertaking these sort of trips? But we need to see family. And this isn't a business trip primarily, this is a trying to see family trip. So we met your family last night at a barbecue. That was quite pleasant. And then we're going to catch up with my family in Devon.
Yes, I would like to spend more time with my family, but circumstances are not willing right now.
No.
Which is gutting really.
Yeah, it's very difficult. And all this stress about travel just sort of makes it worse really. There we go. Right, we shall carry on, and we shall find your family again, for you are spending the day with them while I go and shoot a Crown Vic.
Yeah.
Not literally.
No, don't shoot it. You only just got it. Don't shoot it.
Well, happy days, it's happening at last. Betty versus the Crown Vic of furious driving. We're just heading off to film that one. I've left Miss Hubner with her family. They're having a day out in Burgess Hill. I'm not sure there's a day's worth of stuff to do in Burgess Hill, but nonetheless they'll enjoy seeing each other, I'm sure. And I'm looking forward to this. See how the Police Interceptor Ford Crown Vic compares with the Australian Ford Fairmont AU. Sorry, Ford AU Fairmont. Got to get the order right.
So you joined us here. Where are we? I've lost track of time.
You joined us here, you have no idea where we are.
No idea.
We are on the M5 again.
We're on the M5 again. Deja vu. Ahead of us.
Past Stonehenge. That was nice.
I didn't see it because I was napping due to last night's lack of sleep.
I should have got some footage of that.
No, you should not. Did I not snort myself awake?
Yep.
Nice.
It was hilarious.
Classy. Anyway, ahead of us is a twin rear wipered Berlingo.
Yeah, I like how you started recording when it's already miles down the road.
That we know. Well, it was there, but then you were talking jibber jabber.
Oh, really?
Anyway,
we're getting to that stage of the journey where we're all getting a bit fed up. And it'll be nice.
I was just going to ask you about your day with Mr. Furious Driving and the...
Oh, yeah. It was a very good day with Mr. Furious Driving. I say day, it was more like an hour and a half, but very interesting. Obviously, I can't tell you too much because you may not have seen the video yet where I drove his Crown Vic.
Videos, because he'll have one as well.
Yeah. In fact, we're doing 2 each, I think. So, a productive day.
That is a productive day. Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but oh my gosh, I love this car.
Yes. And of all the many joys of today, we also got a close contact for COVID.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yes.
So we've just done a test and we are negative. Because actually I probably need to tell Steph that.
Yeah, you probably should let her know.
Yeah, because obviously the social is next Saturday. So this is not the time to get COVID. Nor indeed do I want to get COVID from the social, because we're going on holiday soon.
Yeah.
Woohoo! So we're just headed to your family.
Mm-hmm.
Variously.
Yep. In fact, we're almost there for the first stop, so it's good times.
Tea. Good morning. We are just coming into Barnstable, home of the famous Panier Market.
Yeah, I should point out we're a couple of days further down the road now.
Yeah, small. It's like a brief interlude.
Yeah, we had a day off.
Yeah, we did. No, you
Some time with
didn't.
my family, nephew. Oh, okay, I edited 2 videos. But sort of a day off, sort of a day off.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't travel, is the main thing. Because
No,
we're
we
up to
didn't.
960 kilometres on this trip so far. And it's starting to feel like it. Betty didn't want to start this morning, even the battery had gone flat.
Big crane.
We don't know why. Oh, you're showing off the big crane?
Yeah, big crane.
Oh, that is big.
Nice.
Oh,
I know. It
my
will
nephew
be.
loves cranes and diggers.
Tipper
We had to go and stand outside a
particularly.
building site yesterday,
Yep.
which I didn't mind, to be honest. It was quite good.
You didn't mind. And then you had a little TED talk about the JCB.
Yeah, he gave
Yep.
us a very detailed walk around of a JCB.
Yep.
He's 5, isn't he?
He is, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He knows plenty about JCBs.
And the tipper trucks are his real love.
Mm.
He loves those.
Yeah, a bit of a strange time emotionally because I stayed at my parents' and yeah, seeing my sister's empty bedroom was challenging, I think is the word. But nonetheless, we had a nice time as a family yesterday.
We did, and we didn't think too much, which was nice.
Yeah, sometimes it's best not to. Hello, we just got the ambulance coming up behind us.
Oh.
Shall we stay out of his way?
Yeah.
There we go. Situation dealt with. Sorry about that. This is real life driving on real roads.
Real life.
Yeah, but unexpectedly, we're going to pop in to Chop's Garage today. So I might do a video about that. They're another YouTube channel, so it's becoming a bit of a trip of the YouTubers.
It is a bit of a trip for the YouTubers.
We've
We
seen
did.
Kitch up and down vids,
Yeah.
we've seen Matt Furious driving, and now we're off to Chop's Garage.
We did unfortunately
See what
lose
they're
the
about.
Avon time, or at least for now,
Yeah,
which is a shame because that's a car that I would really like to see.
yeah.
But we will come back. We will come back for you.
The dogs were much better at my parents.
The dogs were superb. In fact, the
Yeah.
dogs bought some light relief, which was nice.
Yes, so
Um,
that was much more successful than a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is again a lovely part of the world, North Devon. I used to come here on holidays as a child, and my grandmother was actually born in North Malton, and my great uncle is buried in North Malton.
Why are you showing me while you're telling everyone?
I don't know why I'm showing you. And I don't know. I feel awkward. I don't know why I feel awkward. Anyway, carry on. But one of my favourite, the one I'm getting to, I would digress massively, is one of my favourite places around here is a place called Watermouth Castle. And it's, I don't know if it was I think it was a folly. I'm not sure. It was like a historic castle. And it's the weirdest, most wonderful place ever. You walk in, they've got all these, what are they called when you've got the instruments that, it's not automaton, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Where they're self-playing instruments basically, and there's a scary dungeon. They used to be singing mushrooms as you walk through the park, just to add to the randomness of the whole situation. They've got vintage penny arcade machines. Definitely a place to visit if you never have. And even though I'm grown up, I still love going there. We will hopefully get down to Wollongong at some point.
I hope so.
It's just we're so busy. We're so busy. But yeah, it's a wonderful part of the world down here. Just in a very similar way to Wales. You've got lovely countryside and lots of little weird attractions that there are.
But in case people are wondering about where recent content has gone, so the Morris Minor Traveller and the Daihatsu Charade, of course, we will be getting on those when we get back, hoping to start filming an update on the Minor. Tim has been working away trying to get to grips with some of the welding repairs needed for that. So I'm going to pop in and see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we've got to prepare for the Hubnut Social this weekend. And then next week we have got that sort of blocked. We've got nothing planned other than Charade.
Which is great. I mean, I can't wait to get her back on the road. It's just, everything's been a little bit thrown in the air. And it was really important to come down and see the families, because we saw my family as well. Because we live far away from our families, and that
Yeah,
can be
and
very
loss
challenging.
really does make you feel that distance all
it
the
does.
more.
It
Yeah.
does. So this was kind of the most important thing. But with regard to stock that we're taking to the social on Saturday, We are taking the exclusive Because French white Giselle t-shirts.
Yep.
We are taking the black Power Less is More t-shirts and the black Took t-shirts.
And that's it.
That's it on the way of t-shirts. They are all available on the website. They're also available on the Teespring website. If
yeah, the Giselle t-shirts in multiple colours.
Different, yeah.
But not white.
We've seen them come through in different colours. They're looking amazing.
Yeah.
And the hoodies are looking amazing as well. We're going to take mugs because mugs are ever popular. There'll probably be a lot of the Hubnut white mugs.
Yep.
Which are larger.
They're also
Power Less is
larger.
More, they're larger. And then the smaller ones, we'll have a selection of Fox, Took. What else have we got? Fox and Took. Doom.
Oh, Doom, yeah, don't forget triangular
Fox
Doom.
and Doom. So they'll be there. We're bringing the Because French stickers. And, have we hopefully got some new Because French stickers? Or, no?
No, we've already got the ones.
Did that not come to fruition?
New ones? What new
Yeah,
ones?
you were going to do a basic Because French.
Oh, yeah, I was, wasn't I? I
Yeah.
forgot that. Slightly forgot that.
We haven't got those. They don't exist yet. But yeah, so we'll have a little selection of things for you to buy. We're kind of doing a gauge on hoodies at the moment to see what sells, so that we can possibly look to bring a small selection when we start going to more socials. We are working on some socials actually. We've got one for, I'm not going to say where or anything, North, and I'm not going to say when, July. That's vague enough, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll do some in the south. I know there's constant call. It's just trying to find the right venue to do something in the south, but we are working on
Yeah,
it.
and we're looking to do a Wales as well. But the venue that we'd be looking to do one is having a few issues at the moment. So standard COVID is a nightmare stuff. Titch has just popped into the shop.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Dinner out on the back seat.
Yeah.
We call her the Queen with good reason. She's been chauffeured around today.
Yes, she is, and she takes the whole back seat. She does. And if you're wondering where Diego is, he's in a footwell. He's not loose in a footwell. He's in his little carrier in a footwell, and he's fine. He's fine.
He just gets too excitable on a journey.
He does. He barks at everything that he sees, so it's better that he's in the carrier.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a lovely couple of days, and thank you for bearing with us and your continued support, folks, because it does mean a lot. It has been quite a difficult time. I know I've not been very visible on Twitter, but I've been having to look after somebody, so
Thank you.
so that's kind of been my focus. But hopefully normal service will resume moving forwards. I say this, it's a manic week.
We've got a lot to do. Yeah.
So I'll say this and then I won't be at all. You'll be like, oh my god, that Miss Hubnut, she's such a liar.
Yes, we will rejoin you later in this video,
Yeah.
hopefully in Wales, I think.
Yeah,
We're off
or
to Chops Garage now.
somewhere.
I'm going to go and quickly visit my sister to drop some stuff.
Do
she
some
was meant
Easter
to
bunny
collect yesterday.
duties.
Yeah. And then whoosh, back to Wales.
A whoosh like that.
Yeah.
We haven't mentioned Betty this morning.
I have. I
Did
said
you?
she didn't start. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Don't know why. Suspect it might be the glove box light.
Yeah, I
Because
think
we know that's a bit
we've shown before the fact that the glove box doesn't quite sit firmly on its lock, so it sort of hovers open a little bit, and when it does, the light comes on.
Yeah, so we didn't go anywhere at all yesterday. So I
no.
think overnight should be okay, but leaving it 2 nights.
Yeah.
Flat battery.
She was sat on an angle, so it's probably been sort of open enough
Yeah.
for the light to be on.
But little jump pack to the rescue.
The old jump pack was superb. Did a really good job. Your dad, bless him, you know, they've got an electric car, so
Yeah. I mean, the electric car does have a 12-volt battery. I don't know how accessible it is. I don't know if it's a good idea to try and jump start from an electric car.
I'm not entirely sure.
The last thing you want is a power surge on an electric car
I'm not
that
entirely sure
knocks everything
we
out.
want to find out on your dad's brand new car
Yeah.
either.
So jump pack was the safest way to
Yeah.
go.
But here we are on the road again.
So we're having a bit of a break at Chops Garage, and he's just cleaning this Suzuki that we're going to do a little video on, so that'll be fun. The dogs are being suitably refreshed. Titch thinks, oh, she has managed to tie herself to the tow bar of the car. How are you doing, Titch? You're getting very old and creaky these days, aren't you? But she'll still kill Diego given half a chance. Never work with children or animals. Now look what you've done, you've upset her.
Okay, something slightly interesting ahead of us. We have a truck on a truck.
How did they get it up there?
I have no idea. That is quite something. Could they have put a ramp?
You have to a very big, very long ramp.
Is it sat in the bed of the truck?
It seems to be sat on the bed of the truck. I'm very confusion.
It is very confusing. Well, I don't know if you can guess, but we have crossed the border into Wales.
Yay!
There is a distinct giveaway.
I'm not sure what you mean.
It's really strange. We've not long crossed the border and the weather has just changed entirely. So Wales is welcoming us back
Oh god, it's getting worse.
with rain.
Oh, we have to stop cruising.
Oh, bloody hell.
Couldn't use cruise control in these conditions.
No? Why
No,
not?
in case the car aquaplane.
Oh yes, because then you've got to react to switch that off and then react to start the car, isn't it?
Also the fact that the car might see you slowing down and accelerate harder.
Oh,
Which is the
God.
last thing you want when you're aquaplane.
Yeah,
It gets a bit spinny, out of control.
yeah. The other side of the M4 is
Back on manual control.
other side of the M4 is rather busy because there's a truck that's broken down. Holy crap balls! Are we allowed crap balls in a video?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is rather unpleasant.
Stopped for a human and doggo break at Pont Abraham Services, where you never buy petrol because it's always hideously expensive, but we're just here for a loo break and to refuel ourselves. Diego is still sat inside the car at the moment. Aww. Oh, you're going to wobble that all over the place, are you?
Yeah, yeah. Good.
Well, we're back into Carmarthenshire. We are at 1,300 kilometres pretty much for this trip now, which is about 800 miles in 4 days, on one day of which we didn't drive anywhere. So it's been intense, but Betty's been superb as ever.
She has. I'm not a wind turbine fan, but that just looks beautiful with them over on the hill in the distance.
There isn't much wind, so they're not spinning particularly rapidly, but still, it's power from the air.
Sorry. Yes, we're nearly home.
Yeah, it's been a long, emotional at times journey, but
We just did a beautiful duet of Build Me Up Buttercup.
yeah, that was awful. I'm glad we didn't record that. But yeah, it's been a good trip overall. We've avoided quite a lot of accidents, quite nearly.
Gosh, yes, there's been lots of accidents,
Yeah,
lots of
smashing
breakdowns
into
as well.
Yeah,
But it is Easter holiday, so there is significantly more traffic on the road,
That's
I
true.
suppose.
but despite that, we haven't really got stuck in any traffic at any point.
No, we haven't, because there was a broken down truck, but it was on the opposite carriageway. And we've just come through Pont Abraham,
Yeah, there'd been a smash
and
on the
there'd been a
roundabout
smash
there.
there, but we just missed it.
They'd
So
just driven off into the services. Which is
Would.
very good of it. If you've had a smash, I mean, by all means jump out and take a few photos, but if both cars still driving, you're not injured, you might as well just move out of the way. And
yeah, there was
let
one
traffic
reason
flow.
why one of them possibly shouldn't be going too far.
Well, yeah, his airbags had gone off and he drove off.
Yes,
They
he
did
did.
exchange details, but then that car just drove away. And not sure about that. Your airbags have popped all over the place.
And there was the standard thing: if something horrible happens, call your mum.
Yeah,
One of the
that
cars that
happened.
called their mum.
But I think they were locals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's been a really good trip. Betty's been almost perfect, apart from
She
the
has.
jump start she needed this morning.
But that was only one, and as we discussed, it was probably due to the glove box
Yeah.
being on an angle.
So after Easter, I must give Betty a service. It's definitely
The
a
count
service.
of times that he said, "I must give Betty a service," must be on about 60 odd by now.
Yeah, and the worst thing is, we didn't change the air filter last night. I can't remember why, but I don't think we changed the air filter. I don't think it arrived when we did the service
No, we
or
didn't.
something. So that air filter's been in since I visited Badgertronics near Christchurch in, what was that? That was December 2019.
Crikey.
Sorry, Betty.
That's a little while.
Yeah.
But Betty is going to have a rest, if nothing else, because it's old Giselle's coming out next.
Yep, Giselle will be out. We'll hit the road in Giselle on Friday to head up for the Hubnut Social. So yeah, it's been splendid.
It has. It's been really lovely.
We look forward to meeting everyone up there.
Yeah, and seeing people again.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm sorry this one's been a bit disjointed, but it has followed the story of the road
Yeah,
trip.
it's kind of it is as things happen,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah, and so I keep forgetting to mention, filling this car with fuel is a nightmare. if any AU folk know how to get around the fact that it just clicks the pump off all the time. I've tried so many different angles, but it takes an absolute age to fill up without clicking the pump off every couple of seconds. And given how much fuel she guzzles, that is very, very annoying. The fastest car on the fleet is the hardest one to fill up.
Conveniently, this meant that I had to buy the tea earlier. As he said, oh, it's going to take a while for me to fill the car. So
And I actually gave up at that
you go get the tea.
I got 30 litres in, and I was just like, that'll do. And £1.70 a litre, that'll definitely do.
Yeah, it's much.
So yeah, it's been an expensive trip, but a very enjoyable trip.
It has been lovely. We've seen both our families.
Yeah, so thanks for coming along.
Yes.
And we shall see you in a future Hub Notes vlog.
Yes, we will.
Bye.
Bye.